I was 8 years old, living in suburbia with my parents and 4 sisters. I'm the only boy in the family, and as such, I'm a little twerp. I generally play in my own room and only really bother my sisters when I'm bored or if they bother me first. My room setup has my bed with double-decker wood drawers and bins in the back left corner across from the door, and a matching dresser to the right back corner, a closet behind the door when it swings inward. I have a desk to match all furniture straight in front of my bed to the left of the door. 2 nights before, a homeless man had been wandering in our backyard. Due to our house's location, it was a prime cut-through spot for hooligans and the like. This homeless man happened to walk past my window, which is right above my bed, when I was in playing with my Legos one night. I wasn't terribly scared by it, but the uneasiness my older siblings felt was palpable. A few nights later, I was laying in bed, reading my Calvin and Hobbes comics before I went to sleep, and I heard a knock on my window. I propped myself up thinking nothing of it, and saw nothing in the backyard. I went back to reading. Then I heard my door creak ever so slightly. I turned my head and watched the door. It was slowly moving inward. I watched the door for a good minute or two, no changes. I go to sleep. The next night, I'm woken up by something. Everything feels normal, but I see my desk chair moving slightly. It's dark, maybe my eyes are playing tricks. I flick my light on, the chair visibly is moving, and stops 2 seconds after I turned on the light. I watch the chair and am wide awake. I read for a little to calm my nerves and go back to sleep. The next night, I push my desk chair all the way in and I close my door all the way. I close my blinds, shut my closet door, inspecting everything in sight so it cannot move. I sleep. 3 a.m. I wake up with a start. Something is wrong. Everything feels wrong. I look at the window, blinds shut. I see the desk in the dark, nothing moving. Then I see it. Half a face looking in through my doorway, about 3 feet off the ground. I instantly think it's one of my sisters playing a prank, but my brain dismisses this immediately. Wait, the eyes are glowing a light red. I have eye contact with this thing for less than 2 seconds. Then I see its head turn, and it leaves, my door still cracked. I immediately turn on the reading light and see my door still cracked open. It wasn't my imagination. The next morning I asked my family if anybody had opened my door the night before. They look at me like I'm crazy. Maybe I am. I tell them maybe I just forgot to close it after I peed in the middle of the night. I lock my door tonight. I set up a string across my door to let me know if it opens tonight. I'll find out exactly when. I sleep. 2 a.m. I wake up feeling like I'm going to puke. It hits me that the string is on the door. I can see in the dark the light white string tied across the opening. Nobody has opened it. Good. Then I look to the left and see one of the red eyes peeking out from my closet. It's in my room, I thought. I turn on the light and call out for my parents. They come running down the hall. I tell them it's in my closet. They look and find nothing. I swear I saw the red eyes in there. They produce one of my light-up sneakers and say the battery was dying, so it was going off on its own. I believe them and go back to sleep. 4 a.m., I wake up again in a cold sweat. I am laying looking straight across my room at my clock. Something feels wrong. I see something move at the end of my bed.